Hey, Jang here from RCmania.com and Ultimate RC, and this is the Fastlane FT-001 buggy. It is a 1/10 scale off-road racing buggy, radio controlled, and what is that sound? Wait a minute. Oh, I see what's happening. The body is actually getting stuck on the left front wheel because it wasn't cut back enough. It's one of those really thin, lightweight Lexan bodies, and it just wasn't cut properly, so it's actually getting stuck on the wheel itself. This is right out of the oh great, now the whole car is stuck. So after bending the body back manually so that it's no longer rubbing against the wheels and tires, I was able to actually drive it pretty normally. Now, as I was saying, this is a 1/10 scale racing buggy. It's got independent suspension up front. It's got spring suspension in the rear also. And it's basically a scaled up version of the Fastlane AJ058 buggy. Don't know why they're coming up with these funky code names for them. But I've tested that AJ058, which is just a smaller version, at RCmania.com. You might want to check out that review also. It was one of the worst tested RCs I've ever tried in my life. This one's a little bit better. At least it is drivable. As you can see, this car is pretty slow, and it also still gets stuck on off-road terrain, even though it is an off-road vehicle. I also had this problem with the controller. It's so stiff in the steering wheel that sometimes when you turn it to one side, it just won't come back. It won't center on its own. You really have to turn it back, and that requires a lot of force. This might be an okay car for a 6 or 7-year-old to ride on blacktop or on a sidewalk, but that's about it. For the price, well, you can read the full details of what I really think about this buggy in the review at RCmania.com. But here's a hint.